Okay, I tried a couple of new things today that were quite interesting. Kubacop posted a great video about running the Joule Thief using one of these filter modules. And the way they work is you put hot on one side, cold on the other side, and it generates electricity, and it runs a Joule Thief. It runs it real well. I didn't make a video of it. Just take a look at Kubacop's. Paul did a great video on how filter module works on a Joule Thief. I spent lots of time doing that. I just didn't make the video of it, but that's worth getting. You can get them on eBay. They're not that expensive, and they're really made for refrigerators. They're like little heat pumps. You put electricity on it, and it'll make hot on one side, cold on the other. But you run it backwards, and you generate electricity. You put hot and cold on it, and it makes enough juice to run a Joule Thief real well. But then I also played around with a solar panel today and several solar panel situations to run the Joule Thief. And it's late in the day. It's 5 o'clock, and the sun is gone quite a ways down over there. There's no sun here at all, but there's light coming through the window. And I've got a 10-watt solar panel here. This is 10.5 watt. Puts out it's a 12-volt panel, but it unloaded, it's 21 volts. So I didn't want to hurt the Joule Thief, so I ran it through a low voltage regulator here. It's an adjustable step-down voltage regulator that I found very handy for these projects. And I've got a kind of a different coil. I found this out of an old VCR, and that worked quite well. One of the other guys found that and used that, and that works quite well for your coil. And then I put a capacitor in here, and I just got one LED right here. And I've got the capacitors grounded out right there. And what I'm going to do is show you how, just with the light coming through the window, if you have a big enough solar panel, this will generate enough electricity to not only light up that LED, but charge something. And I'm going to show you the energy going into that capacitor, which could also be into a battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise up the solar panel like this. And you're going to see this light come on. There comes the light. I'm just going to lay it right on down here up against this other thing here. Hopefully it'll stay. Okay, there's the LED on. And there goes my charging. And this is loading up that capacitor. And like I say, this is ambient light coming through the window here. And there's a lot of things you could do with this idea. Just the room light, if you had the right kind of photovoltaic scenario, you could generate light and charge at the same time using one of these Joule Thief circuits. Now I could actually put a battery pack like that on this, and it would be charging this right now at the same time I'm generating the light, just like in the other Joule Thief projects. And I found this rather interesting, that you can gather light, run it through the circuit, it produces light, and then it charges at the same time. When this is unloaded, this is 24 volts. And that's what this does. This steps up the voltage to 24 volts. But it comes in a pulse, and that pulse, I found out, will charge up not only nickel metal hydrides, it also charges up alkaline batteries. So anyway, this was a very successful day with the filter module and the solar panel on a Joule Thief circuit. So that little circuit's a real winner.